Hey gang, Chris here from Scale Speed Garage, bringing you this video. This is a little something different from what we usually do, but I thought I'd give you a little glimpse into my own modeling hobby. We talk a lot about 3D printing, the software, the printers, everything else, but I do want to show you that I do in fact have some time to build models, and it has been a busy spring for us with traveling to some shows. We've had a bunch of shows here locally as well, and just kind of thought I'd do a little build update and stash ad video for you guys. I do have another video that I'll be putting together where we'll be showing you all of these shows and events that we've been to so far this year in 2024, but just kind of wanted to do a stash ad video and a little build update video. I just finished a build that fought me the whole way last night, and it is this little 1/12 scale Honda Monkey that I picked up in March in Michigan at the Model Cave in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Stopped in over there, picked up this kit, also picked up a photo etch toolbox Aoshima little set, and I have to say I loved the Model Cave. Little mom and pop store. Mom and pop were both there when we went in, and they were fantastic to talk to, and it is a store all devoted to plastic. None of the other stuff getting in the way that you might find at other hobby stores. It is just models, and so we were really excited to find them. So this little monkey came together finally last night. And my camera doesn't want to focus, but that's all right. Maybe if I hold it closer to myself here. This was also my first build done using an airbrush extensively. I feel like I learned a lot from doing that, and had pretty good success with it. So the most recent event we were at was in April. Josh from VCG Resins and myself went down to the Desert Scale Classic. Also went down to see our friends in the Model Car Mafia. Got to go to one of their club meetings and hang out as well. It was a really fantastic weekend. The show was phenomenal. A lot of old friends and new friends there. A lot of Scale Speed Garage members were at the show. I believe there were 8 or 9 or 10 of us there, and so that was a really cool thing. One of the coolest things about that trip for me was we ended up going out to a pre-party the night before the show with our friend Marv at his place, and the hospitality was fantastic. It was really great to catch up with friends, make some new friends. But one of the coolest things there at that party was Marv pulled out a giant box of small boxes and started telling us that he lost his brother recently. His brother Mike was an avid builder of 1/43rd scale model kits, and what Marv did really was kind of like an example to me of how amazing our community here in the modeling community is. Marv said, what I'd like to do is give each of you 1 or 2 of my brother's 1/43rd scale kits that he never got around to building, and I would love for you to build those and bring them back next year and us just flood the tables at Desert Scale Classic 2025 with 1/43rd scale builds in my brother's honor. And so this is something that I think is super cool and something that I'm honored to really be a part of. Through a little bit of horse trading in that model giveaway, I ended up with one of my absolute favorite cars of all time here, a Renault R5 Turbo rally car. So expect to see this one done over the coming year so that I can take it to Desert Scale Classic next year. And speaking of Arizona, speaking of the Desert Scale Classic, the very first thing Josh and I did after getting some lunch when we landed in Phoenix was we went over to our friends, the world famous Andy's Hobby headquarters, met up with our friend Luca C., who many of you know, and got to see the store, also got to pick up some kits. And so there at Andy's Hobby headquarters, Kind of keeping in with the 80s rally theme, I picked up this MG Metro. This should be a really fun build. This is a full motor kit and everything. The detail in this looks fantastic. Also there, I thought this was kind of a fun little oddball kit that you don't see too often. This is a Tommykaira M13. Any of you that grew up playing Gran Turismo like I did probably know the name Tommykaira and this little car based on the Nissan March, I believe, or the Nissan Micra. So we grabbed that there as well. Another Andy's Hobby Headquarters find. This one I actually ordered online more recently, and this is going to be my entry for the Porsche group build, the Luca C Porsche group build. And I've been wanting to get into some big scale stuff, so I grabbed this 1/16th scale Porsche 356. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to try a big scale build. That'll be my first big scale build. But it's kind of funny. I'm doing kind of the biggie smalls thing. I'm doing big scale and some small scale stuff as well. Another little fun random kit that I grabbed. This was also when my family and I took a trip to Michigan. I popped into Whistle Stop Hobbies in Detroit, in the Detroit area, and grabbed this vintage Pyro cord kit. It was $15 on the shelf, and thought I couldn't pass up a cool kit, even if it's just staying in the box and, going to be a little shelf decoration. That's okay too. Some other mail order stuff I've gotten. I wanted to kind of beef up my small scale collection. Didn't want to just keep it at one. So I ended up getting a package deal on some other 143rd kits from my friend Mike Malott. So we have this Sauber Mercedes C9, a Porsche 928, a Mercedes SL Coupe, and a couple 143rd Formula One kits as well. Oh gosh, let's see what else. Going back to Desert Scale Classic, one of my favorite parts of model shows is the swap meet. It's such a fantastic opportunity to see kits that are outside of what you might normally see on your hobby shop shelves. A good opportunity to get some smoking deals too. And I got a real smoking deal on a pair of kits at the show at Desert Scale Classic. I got this Renault 4. One of my favorite movies as a kid was Romancing the Stone with Michael Douglas. And there's a few scenes in here in the movie where Danny DeVito is driving this little Renault 4 through the jungle against the Bronco, the little mule, if you know that movie. So I managed to grab that kit and this 1/12th scale Revell Ferrari 275 GTB. Managed to talk the seller of those to give me the package deal for $140. I thought that was a pretty smoking deal, especially for a big scale kit that's kind of rare like that. Also, while at the show, I bought some raffle tickets and ended up with another large scale build. This one's a 1/20th Porsche 935 from Tamiya. Really excited about this one as well. Let's see what else. I did get from my friend Brandon White, Mile High Scale Modeler on YouTube. Got this 30 Ford Model A. I actually have a resin chopped body from Drag City Customs that I'm going to put on this chassis. It's funny. I collect cast resin bodies. That's kind of a fun little sub hobby for me. And people joke like, well, you're in 3D printing, why collect cast resin stuff? And I just kind of love the old handcrafted nature of all of it. And it's like Tom Hanks, for example. Tom Hanks is big into collecting typewriters. And yet he may as well be the founder of email because he was in Sleepless in Seattle. Another online buy. This one came from one of the Facebook groups for purchasing. This is a kit that I've had my eye on for a while, so I picked this up as well. Some more swap meet stuff. Got this from our friend Tyler Gates at a recent swap meet here in Denver. Trying to start building more motorcycles as well. And then, let's see, also from that same swap meet, I grabbed this old Heller Ferrari kit. If you've not seen this line of Heller kits, they did these, I believe, in the 70s, and they have a full line of these kits that just have this gorgeous painted box art. And I had previously purchased a Porsche 917 with the same box art. So when I saw the Ferrari, its competitor in the same box art, I knew I had to have this kit. Keeping in the Ferrari theme, also at that swap meet, picked up a Ferrari 348. This has some of my favorite lines of any modern Ferrari. We also, our club, helped out with the judging at Mile High Commies Fest, a model show in March, and the swap meet there was great, full of a lot of really great deals. I managed to get these two motorcycle kits for a total of $15. And another kit that I had had my eye on for a while, I managed to get this for $35. So all in all, really happy with my purchases there. And I've got a lot of work in front of me. I darn near need to build a bigger shelf now. Yeah, that is kind of a look at our recent stash ads from so far in 2024, and do check out the video that will be dropping soon also about all of the events, the model car events that we have done so far this year. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about Scale Speed Garage and what we do and how 3D printing can benefit your modeling hobby, check us out at scalespeedgarage.com. And also, while you are here, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. We post a lot of great content about 3D printing, tech tips, reviews, printer news, things like that. We also put out videos about the files that we are releasing for members. And let me know in the comments if you have built any of these kits, if you like them, if you hate them. Also, let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this that are more just personal check-ins from us here in Scale Speed Garage. Thanks!